The lie you've been living. You've been told your whole life that what you do matters most. Work harder, try more, push further. But here's the truth. In the quantum field, your actions don't decide your reality, your state of being does. The universe is not watching your effort. It's not keeping score of your struggle. It's simply reflecting the energetic signal you broadcast every second. Why effort fails? Think of it. How many people do you know who hustle endlessly, who push, who grind, and still feel stuck in the same cycle? Effort alone doesn't shift timelines. Why? Because the field doesn't respond to exhaustion. It responds to energy. Your actions are empty if they don't flow from a coherent vibrational state, the secret power of state. Your state of being is the sum of your thoughts, emotions, and body's frequency in the present moment. It's not what you say you want. It's not what you pretend to believe. It's what you are right now. The quantum field reads that signal with perfect accuracy. If your inner state is lack, fear, or doubt, then that's the reality you collapse into. If your inner state is wholeness, abundance, and coherence, that's the reality that forms around you. The observer effect. Let's go deeper. Quantum physics shows us that matter does not exist as fixed until it is observed. It exists as a probability, infinite potentials. Your observation, your attention, collapses those potentials into one outcome. But here's the shocking twist. Your observation isn't neutral. It's charged by your state of being. Your frequency determines which version of reality you collapse into. Why your subconscious matters more than your intentions. You can declare, I am abundant 100 times. But if your subconscious is vibrating with lack, that's the signal the field mirrors back. Intentions are surface level. Identity runs deeper. The subconscious mind is 95% of your energy. That's why the field listens to who you are, not what you're saying. Emotional coherence. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains it beautifully. When your thoughts and emotions are incoherent, thinking one thing, feeling another, the signal you broadcast is scrambled. The field doesn't mirror scrambled signals. It mirrors coherence. When your mind, heart, and body align into one vibrational state, your frequency becomes magnetic, and reality has no choice but to respond. The trap of rituals. Most people chase rituals, vision boards, affirmations, endless meditations, and yet they wonder why nothing changes. It's not the ritual that matters. It's the state the ritual puts you in. If you're doing the ritual from lack, from desperation, from fear that nothing will change, then you're amplifying the very vibration you want to escape. The neuroscience of identity. Bruce Lipton's work in epigenetics shows us that your biology doesn't follow your environment. It follows your belief. Your nervous system takes cues from your identity. If you live from I am struggling, your body wires itself into struggle. If you shift into I am thriving, your nervous system reorganizes to match. Identity is the broadcast, and the broadcast is what the quantum field mirrors. Why wanting blocks receiving desire is powerful, but staying stuck in wanting is dangerous. Because when you want, you're affirming you don't already have it. The vibration of wanting is lack, and the field cannot give abundance to someone broadcasting lack. That's why the shift must be subtle but absolute. From wanting to being, from chasing to embodying. Vibrational posture. Think about your posture right now. Are you tense, contracted, small? Or are you open, expansive, present? Your vibrational posture works the same way. When you shrink into fear or self-doubt, your field contracts. When you expand into calmness, certainty, and presence, your field broadcasts strength. This is not about arrogance, it's about alignment. The frequency of your future self. Every version of you already exists in the quantum field. The confident you, the abundant you, the healed you. You don't need to create that version. You just need to tune into its frequency. Like a radio station, you don't invent the song, you dial into it. Manifestation isn't about forcing reality. It's about aligning with the self that already lives in the reality you desire. the collapse of timelines. Here's what quantum mechanics reveals. The moment you shift your frequency, timelines reorganize. You don't have to wait. You don't have to beg. The collapse happens instantly. The only delay is your nervous system catching up. This is why it feels uncomfortable at first, because your old self is dissolving while your new self is stabilizing. Why simplicity works. The truth is, quantum manifestation is simple. So simple, most people dismiss it. Becoming the state, broadcasting the why simplicity works. The truth is, quantum manifestation is simple. So simple, most people dismiss it. Becoming the state, broadcasting the signal, living as the version of you that already has it. But the ego craves complexity. It wants more steps, more proof, more struggle. And that's exactly why most people miss the doorway to power. The shift from effort to energy. Here's the paradox. The more you chase, the more you push it away. The more you embody, the more it comes naturally. The field doesn't mirror effort, it mirrors energy. So the path isn't about harder action, it's about deeper embodiment. A step-by-step reset. So how do you shift your state? Here's a simple daily practice. Pause. Notice your body's current state. Breathe, enter slow, deep coherence between heart and brain. Feel. Embody gratitude or love for no reason. Broadcast. Imagine your future self is here now and let your body feel it as truth. Release. Detach from outcome. Stay in being. This is the frequency reset. And done consistently, it rewires your reality. The danger of old patterns? Your old self will fight back, not because it hates you, but because it's familiar. Your brain loves patterns. Your nervous system loves safety. Even if safety means repeating pain, that's why discomfort is proof you're shifting. If you feel resistance, it means the old self is dissolving. Coherence as magnetism. Heart-brain coherence is measurable. When your heart and brain are aligned, your electromagnetic field expands 100 times stronger. This isn't just woo-woo, it's science. And it's why coherence is the key to becoming magnetic in the quantum field. Becoming the answer. Stop asking the universe to bring it. Start becoming the version of you who already has it. When you become the answer, the field has no choice but to mirror it, because reality isn't outside you. It's you reflected. The final truth. So here's the truth most people will never understand. The field doesn't care what you want. It doesn't care what you do. It doesn't care what you try. It cares only about one thing: who you are. Now. The hidden language of energy. Energy speaks louder than words. You may say, "I trust," with your mouth, but if your body vibrates with fear, the field only hears fear. Your life is a mirror, and mirrors don't lie. That's why the field doesn't care about appearances. It cares about the raw broadcast underneath. Why most people manifest backwards? Most people wait for proof to believe. They want the money before they feel abundant, the love before they feel worthy, the healing before they feel whole. But the field works backwards. You must feel it first. Then reality bends. This is why faith is not blind. It's quantum. The illusion of time. We think manifestation is about waiting, but in the quantum field, there is no later. Every possibility exists right now. Time is your nervous system catching up to what you've already broadcast. When you drop the illusion of waiting, you step into instant alignment. The trap of external validation. The moment you check your external world to see if it's working, you've already left the state. Looking for proof collapses the signal back into lack, because you're saying, "It's not here yet." True mastery is holding the frequency even when your 3D world hasn't caught up. How resistance becomes fuel. Resistance isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign you're shifting. When your body says, "This feels uncomfortable," what it really means is, we're leaving the familiar. So instead of fighting resistance, thank it. It means you're moving. The power of gratitude before evidence. Gratitude collapses timelines. Why? Because when you give thanks before it arrives, your body believes it's already here. And the field, which mirrors your state of being, has no choice but to reflect that gratitude as reality. This is not positive thinking, it's vibrational science. Why you can't fake frequency? You can fake confidence, you can fake kindness, you can fake belief, but you cannot fake vibration. The field doesn't hear your mask, it hears your essence. That's why the real work isn't acting different, it's being different. The quantum mirror test. Here's a simple test. Look at your life right now. Your relationships, your finances, your health. That's your quantum mirror. It's not punishing you, it's reflecting you. So the way to change the mirror isn't to fight the reflection, it's to shift the face staring into it. From effort to embodiment. When you stop chasing and start embodying, something strange happens. The struggle dissolves, synchronicities appear, doors open without force, because you're no longer trying to drag reality, you're magnetizing it. Living as the broadcast. Here's the ultimate mastery. You don't just practice coherence for 10 minutes a day, you live it. Your breath becomes cohesive. Why desire creates distance. The very moment you desire something, you unconsciously affirm that you don't have it. That subtle vibration of lack is what delays manifestation. The shift is not "I want." The shift is "I am." Identity, the true magnet. It's not what you do that attracts outcomes. It's who you believe you are. If you see yourself as unworthy, you'll unconsciously block abundance. If you identify as abundant, opportunities can't help but flow. Identity is the magnet. Everything else is detail. Part 33. Why waiting is the enemy. Every time you say, "It will come soon," you push it further away, because soon is still not now. The quantum field is timeless. The trick is to collapse soon into already. Emotional coherence. The key thoughts are cheap. Affirmations are empty without emotion. What the field responds to is coherence. When your heart and mind vibrate as one, that coherence turns a whisper into a broadcast. The trap of effort comes from fear. Alignment comes from power. When you're truly aligned, it doesn't feel like pushing. It feels like flowing, and reality moves with you. The collapse before creation, chaos before clarity, storm before stillness, breakdown before breakthrough. Every new reality requires the collapse of the old. Don't mistake the falling apart for failure. It's the field reordering itself for you. Why most people quit too soon. They meditate, visualize, and wait. And when nothing changes in a week, they give up. But here's the secret. The field was already shifting. It just hadn't landed in 3D yet. Most people walk away seconds before the miracle. Becoming a vibrational match. You can't fake abundance while secretly stressing about bills. You can't fake love while secretly feeling unworthy. Your job is to match the vibration of the life you want. Not pretend, but actually embody. When the frequencies line up, the manifestation has no choice but to appear. Why fear is proof you're close. If you feel fear, doubt, or resistance, celebrate. It means your nervous system has picked up on change. The fear isn't the enemy, it's the threshold guardian, testing. Are you ready to live the life you asked for? The mastery of surrender. After alignment comes surrender. Not giving up, but letting go. When you stop micromanaging reality, the quantum field finally has room to deliver. Surrender is the final unlock. The illusion of control. Most people think control creates safety, but in quantum manifestation, control creates resistance. The more you grip, the tighter life feels. The moment you let go, energy begins to reorganize around you. Why energy speaks louder than words. You can tell the universe, "I'm abundant," all day long. But if your energy is screaming scarcity, that's what gets broadcast. The field doesn't hear your voice. It hears your vibration, your nervous system as the gatekeeper. If your body doesn't feel safe with abundance, it will unconsciously reject it. That's why nervous system regulation is manifestation regulation. The calmer your system, the more the field opens to you. Why evidence comes. Last, most people look for external proof first, but in quantum reality, proof comes after. Energy shifts, then physical evidence follows. Waiting for proof before you believe keeps you stuck forever. The mirror principle. Reality is a mirror, not a creator. It doesn't invent new things for you. It reflects you. If you don't like what you see, change the frequency you broadcast, not the mirror. The secret of neutrality. True power isn't obsession, it's neutrality. When you can say, I am fulfilled whether it comes today or tomorrow, you've collapsed time. Neutrality collapses resistance and accelerates manifestation. The quantum paradox. The less you need, the more you attract. The less you chase, the more it comes. Need pushes reality away. Wholeness pulls it in. Why your past keeps replaying. The subconscious loves familiarity, even if it's painful. Until you shift your energetic baseline, the field will keep reflecting the same story. Not to punish you, but to remind you. Change begins inside. The state of already. Don't think, I will have it. Think, it is already mine. That subtle change flips you from desire to embodiment, and embodiment is where the field finally bends. Why simplicity is the ultimate power. The quantum field doesn't require complexity. No rituals, no endless steps. Just frequency. Just being. The simpler your alignment, the more powerful the collapse of reality becomes. So here's the truth. You don't have to try harder, push more, or force reality into shape. The quantum field isn't waiting for your hustle. It isn't measuring how many affirmations you recite or how many hours you meditate. It's listening to one thing only, your state of being. When you wake up in scarcity, reality mirrors scarcity. When you rest in wholeness, reality bends to wholeness. When you stop chasing the future collapses into now. And maybe that's the deepest shift of all, to realize that what you've been seeking has never been outside of you. The universe has only ever been showing you yourself. Think about that. Every heartbreak, every delay, every breakthrough, every synchronicity, all of it, a mirror reflecting back the frequency you were carrying. Not as punishment, but as feedback. Not to keep you stuck, but to prepare you for the frequency that actually matches your next reality. So the question is not, when will it come? The real question is, who am I being right now? Because if you are broadcasting lack, no ritual will override that. If you are embodying wholeness, no obstacle can delay it. This is why the most powerful masters of reality are the ones who radiate calm presence. They aren't forcing life, they're flowing with it. They aren't begging the universe to deliver, they're aligning with the truth that it's already done. And now it's your turn. What would shift if, for the next 24 hours, you stopped chasing outcomes and simply embodied the state of the person who already has what you desire? Would you walk differently? Would you speak differently? Would you breathe differently? Would you stop doubting and start radiating? Because that's the secret nobody tells you. The field doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. So take a breath, feel your frequency, notice your state of being. Because in this moment, you are programming reality itself. The field is not out there. It's right here. And it's waiting for you to remember who you really are. Not a beggar of timelines, not a chaser of dreams, but the source of reality itself. And when you live from that truth, nothing and no one can take your power away. This is how manifestation becomes effortless. This is how you collapse timelines. This is how you finally stop chasing and start creating. Because the universe isn't responding to your effort, it isn't responding to your words, it isn't responding to your rituals, it's responding to you. So the final question I'll leave you with is this.